I'm going to give you a scenario, very simple, basic, everyday tasks. If I was to ask you to imagine yourself writing down a shopping list. So far, so simple. All you have to do is write down a shopping list. But if I was to say to you that while you're writing this shopping list, there will be two people sat next to you. One person on one side is talking to you constantly, and he's saying positive things about you, that you're awesome, you're great, you're fantastic, you're talented. And at the same time, again, constantly, as you're doing this task, the person on the other side of you is saying really derogatory and negative things about you, that you're a failure, that nobody likes you, that everybody's laughing at you, everybody's pointing their finger at you. And both of these voices are constantly playing while you are trying to perform a very basic daily task. Now imagine yourself in that situation. Let me give you another example. You're doing the same task, you're writing a shopping list, but after every item you write on that shopping list, you feel the urge, you feel the need to go and wash your hands. These two examples I've given you are symptoms, well-known symptoms of well-known mental health problems. The reason I mention them is because sometimes in some communities, there's a huge stigma around people that suffer with mental health problems. When we see somebody behaving in a manner that we find unusual, then there is a tendency sometimes to point finger. There is a tendency sometimes to make fun of that person. But these reflections that I've just shared with you, this may be what that person is going through. There are many illnesses where a symptom of that illness is auditory hallucinations, hearing voices, positive, negative, a combination of the two. Now imagine a person who's already going through this, and then the community around him, the family, the friends, point fingers and make fun of him. Imagine how it makes that person feel. So the point of this clip is that mental health problems are real. They exist. Just because we can't see them does not mean that they don't exist. They are there. And the next time, if you see somebody, whether that's in your local masjid, in your community, on the street outside, or even within your family or wider family, who behaves in a way that in your mind you find unusual, out of the ordinary, don't make assumptions, don't point fingers, and don't laugh. That person at that moment in time, or generally, needs your support more than ever. And this is the true sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ to help people, to be there for them at their time of need.